clicking on things. Going to show me what I need. What the heck? Happened. Alright, so still trying to figure this out. Hello. Firefox just crashed on me. So let me see if I can get this to work. There. Alright, so you can see the desk. You can see me. It looks like you can hear me. See. Music is back. I think we're good. I think we're good. I would love to feel a little bit better. That's what happens when the holiday, well, when the seasons start changing and all that stuff. So hopefully I don't sound horrible. But I needed to get some painting in today. So hopefully I feel good enough. And I have a bunch of BattleTech looking to get painted. And the funny thing is, I was looking at the, let me see if I can get this. That's not what I wanted. Clicking things. I found it, and now I don't know where it is. Was it that one? Let's see. Sorry, I should have had this ready, but... Alright. Oh, that's not good that you're still looking for the paint. Or waiting for the paints. Let's see. So, I found the paint scheme again, and then realized this is the FedCom painting scheme. Which is not Lyran. It's Federated. So, this is a cool scheme, but it doesn't work for the Steiner thing that I wanted to go for. So, although it's a cool scheme, I will have to wait to use that. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Um, it's not gonna work out the way I thought it would. Why am I getting a ton of... Whoa. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I have a royal blue here. I can paint things with this, but it's not going to have flames. Why am I getting so many Discord notifications all of a sudden? I don't know. Okay. So anyway, I do have other... I just changed where things were. I am so together today. Haha. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Where was that? Alright. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that color scheme on these because I wanted to make a Steiner Scout lance. So the battle axe that I still have to paint needs to be the red, white, and blue. I'm gonna use off-white. Wow, the lighting is so off today. I haven't changed anything, but anyway. And then the Emir is going to be pastel blue with off-white. So yeah. So I have 6 models to paint up. I don't think I'll get through it all today. We'll see how long I feel good enough to paint. I've actually not even changed my wet palette since I was working on some other models, what, 4 days ago? So yeah. Not feeling good does not feel good. Yeah, I was thinking about, for the Steiner lance, doing the royal blue, do a little bit of highlighting, a little bit brighter, and then some, what was it? I don't even know where it went. The bright brass or bright bronze or whatever. That makes it look a little bit more gold. I like it better than the gold color. Oh, this? No. Maybe it is? Yeah. No, that's the glorious gold. Bright bronze. There we are. So I was thinking about using bright bronze as an alternative to the glorious gold. It's gold-like. It's just a little bit more copper. I don't know. But yeah. Ah. And cool little thing. Because of what season it is, I now have a new pop palette. So yeah, because it's after the holidays, that was less than that. So yeah. So, you know, Games Workshop sells that new palette that has a bunch of different random sizes, but you can buy one for a lot less if you just look around. So, which is a good thing because I hadn't gotten around to cleaning the unicorn recently, so you know. Yeah. Nice little new wash and speed paint vessel. Okay. I need to figure out why everything I'm trying to do is just a little bit off today. There we go. Well, that's the thing. You're not going to find them for $1, but you definitely don't need to go with the GW thing. Like, this was $1. This was 50 cents at a thrift store. Just look around. Okay. So, I'm going to start with the battle axe, I think. I think that makes sense. Maybe. I haven't had this out on the table for a while. There we go. That good lighting. Should be good, right? Alright. So. Yeah, that's possible. Okay. So, this is going to be this scheme. So, I'm going to have to paint some white and some red on here. And I don't know how good it's going to come through. But that's what I want to go for, so yeah. So solid stripes just straight down. It's like, yep, I'll get that done. That'll be good. So So of course I'm going to use the Mephiston Red because of the paints that I've used that are red. This is the best one to cover. But I'm thinking I should probably start with the off-white. What do you think? Off-white and then cover the red over that? That way it gives a little bit better coverage, brighter. Yeah. Alright. We shall see how well I can cover this. So there's no blue on the lower portion. The hip area, if you will. Yeah, I still don't feel 100%, but it's been a while since I painted, so I needed to get some time in. Alright, so I know this will be red. Do I want to go straight down? You know what? I'm overthinking it on the first coat. Let's see. And then I'm gonna wanna... I'm gonna have to come back and do some cleanup lines and everything. but trying to make a stripe between the white and what will eventually be blue, it's going to take at least 2 coats, and I'm not that worried about the first one being a little bit sloppy. I mean, a straight line going down 3 dimensions isn't going to look as straight if you angle it, but yeah, now I'm getting a whole bunch of glare on the camera. Yeah. Yeah, it is relaxing. All right. Yeah, I could have. I still could. I don't know. Just a bit shy of. Yeah, I mean, I water down my paint a little bit, thin it down, but I also knew I needed to do at least 2 coats, so this is a little bit of an overbrush and a little bit of a painting layer, but I don't know. I've never tried to paint this style before, where I'm, quartering, well, not quartering it, but trying to make a straight line type of thing. I think I could, be doing a slightly better job of it, but I don't know. I don't know. It's been a few days since we hung out. That's the more important thing. Is just let's get some paint going on and you know. Yeah. So there is no white really on the arms at least. There's that going for it. I mean, I'll keep painting it until I don't hate how it looks, right? No, I don't hate it. I'm just you have that ability to just keep going until you like the way it looks. So, okay. And I know that the this model is going to need the same split down the side, but it's in thirds instead of all the stripes. Alright. This goes to halfway. I don't know why I'm splitting it down here instead of just ending it right before, making it easier. But, whatever. Do I do the SRM6 as well? I guess so. Here's a white object on a black background. Why won't the colors work properly? Yeah. So yeah, I think if I just do the stripe right down the middle, red, that'll look good. I'll have to do a second coat of white to clean up some of the edges and everything. But I think that's going to work. Yeah. So those conversions that I did to have the two dragonflies, I couldn't resist. And I love that they already have names. I mean, having a dragonfly with an LRM-20 called Boombox, and one with two medium pulse and two extended range mediums being called Little Brother. Just have a Timberwolf with them. I think it'll work good. I think it'll make a cool little mission, maybe. Have those three face off against another force. So, that's something to look into for sometime later this month, maybe. Try to get a game in with that. So, the story behind those is I picked up a lot of bits, mechs that were not in good condition. And I saw those and I was like, hey, I can make these functional mechs by doing this little bit of conversion. So that's how I ended up with those. And I also was able to fix up three more on top of that. So since I have, what is it, 6 Timberwolves. Yeah, 6. Since I have 6 Timberwolves, I'll probably paint those 3 models. I'll take one and paint those and the other one. Yeah, that's true. That would actually be probably a good thing to do. I need to do that. But anyway, since I have 6 Timberwolves, I'll take one of them that is not painted and take the 2 Dragonflies, and I will paint the 3 together. And then I'll have to decide if I want to make a 10,000 point list with them, or just leave them at a 6,400 point range. So, but you know, when you have an idea for a theme, might as well go for it, right? I honestly don't know what color scheme I'm going to go with for that remix, but that's not one of the 6 on the table right now, and it's not what I plan on painting up on the next stream. So I have a ways to think about it before I have to worry about actually getting it together. I have a lot of painting ideas coming up for this month, so... Okay. So, are you thinking a single type of cat? Or are you thinking about each mech being a different type of cat pattern? So, like, have a spotted leopard and have a a tiger stripe and have a calico. I will say, painting a full-size mech in this game would be much easier, being that, you know, you could use a roller to keep the straight line. Okay. I'm just thinking, you know, you could do several different color schemes. And I don't know if you want to go with a variety of schemes or if you want to go with one scheme for all of them. So one of these days I do want to try out a few alternative cat patterns. Like I did the tiger stripes on the Timberwolf. That was fun. But I would like to try out a few others in the future. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of overbrushing on this. There's still a lot of black primer under there, but I think I'm gonna just do 2 or 3 layers of overbrushing. I don't know. I wouldn't mind having a little bit of wear and tear on this guy. Some weathering. Like, I usually do a wash or something over it, but I'm not sure. Ooh, okay. Black cats could be cool too. Yeah, that's true. I know. I'm really I don't think I see very many color schemes that don't work overall. It's like, would these colors actually work together? Yeah. Almost always, yes. I've seen some garish, in theory, options that actually do work out pretty well overall. you'd be like, ooh, those colors? No, that won't work. But yeah. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing. Uh, not gonna be this week, but sometime in the next week or two, I'm gonna open that box. And hopefully it doesn't take a lot to build, because I want to paint them. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, I got a little bit of blue right there. Got most of it cleaned off, though. I wasn't being careful. Not that I have to be super careful on the first pass. But less cleanup later is good. Alright. Yeah? It's almost showing up now on the camera. I'm gonna go back to the white, do a second pass of that, do a second pass of blue, and then see about that red intersection. I need to think about what color I want to do barrels of weapons and how I want to add some grime to this, some weathering. Because I don't want to just do a black wash or anything where it'll look weird on white. But I also don't want to just leave it pristine. I don't know. Part of the fun is not knowing and just exploring as you go, you know? Soft tone? Okay. Soft tone. I will give it a shot. Do you suggest an all over wash of it or a more deliberate application? Okay. I'm thinking I'll do it over the whole thing once I get these layers down. And if it changes the color too much, I can go back and do one more quick highlight overbrush. Seems like the right way to paint this model. Well, I mean, this is not going to show up without... Let me clean my brush. Okay. So this has, I don't know, 80% coverage. It's got a little bit of grime to it. I mean, it is off-white as well. So... And this is definitely more of a off-white, dirty color. This is a little bit cleaner, but, you know, it is a worn white. So I'm not that worried about a little bit of change. So, alright. Blue again. Okay. I mean, I was using the strong tone for a wash not too long ago. And I did use the military shader on some of my orcs last month. So, this definitely has less metal exposed than some of the other paint schemes I've done. I've painted over certain areas that I would normally do metal. But I think that that makes sense for this particular pattern. The less interruptions of the straight line, the better. Straight-ish line, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. And as long as I'm having fun and seeing results, may as well keep going, right? one of the reasons I'm doing the proliferation cycle the way I am with all the different paint schemes is because I want to test out a whole bunch of different paint schemes. Like every one of them is different. I've used several different techniques, tried paints that I've never had before with the purple. Did the freehand on the Mackie. Like, that's the whole thing. It's have a variety of things. See what I like and what I don't. Have a story for it, you know? Like, this was the box where it was like, oh, these are all the firsts or similar. So, each of the different houses would have had their own paint schemes and everything, so... You know, that's pretty cool. Kind of why I did the Wolf's Dragoons the way I did. Yeah. So... have that variety, get that experience. Paint different ways for each model. I need to figure out what theme of painting I want to do for MCP. I have an idea. I don't know if it'll be good or not, but we'll see. I need to get models out and get them built. But first, it's been a month. I needed to do some more BattleTech, you know? I haven't been just sitting around not doing BattleTech, though, because I actually finished reading all of the FASA books already. I think I'm on to the first book that was published under Rock, I think? Yes. Yes, I'm so close to more mechs. Just paint the ones that are on the desk. And I can buy more. Yay. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay, tea. Tea is good today. Fine. Go. It just does not like the fact that it's white. Or just at all today, I guess. There we go. Decent lines. Just go sideways. Okay. Alright. Now for some red. Alright. Okay. Ooh. I should have swapped over to a thinner brush for this. Not a thinner brush, just a slightly better tipped brush. I'm gonna go all the way up to here. Ooh. You know, I think that you should get 2 of each of the mechs and tell them they can pick their color scheme if they paint the model. And I say 2 because that way you can paint one as well and have fun. Plus, then you have the mirror match. Evil. Use the complementary colors on yours. You know that. Yes, my tea has been good. Taking the words that I say, it's really good to have tea when you're not feeling good, is what I'm saying. I'm enjoying my tea. Hi. um, no, Solvix, you get their paint schemes and you paint everything exactly complementary to whatever they do. Need to paint. Okay, I need the better tip on brush. Yellow brush. All right. It's off by that much. Wait. This would be even. Still here. And then that would be painted. Ooh, synthwave mechs. Yes. Okay, this red is not going as straight as I would like it to. Okay. Okay. No, the salvage boxes look fun. For an RPG, it makes a lot of sense. Okay. All right. Alright. Okay. That does not look right. Alright. Because it's turning, it doesn't look like it's straight right here. But kind of funny. So the cockpit has the head goes wider because that's what's over here. That kind of look. Not 100% straight, but I think that's good enough. And now I need to add the wash. I think I'll add the wash. Or should I? I'm going to let this dry for a little bit first. Because... where is it? That is the Davian. Because the Lyran Guard is pretty much the same with a lighter blue and white. but it's in thirds. So I don't have to worry about as much where I end it. But yeah. So the Ymir, I'm probably going to go just on this. That's too far over. No. So all of this will be off-white. This whole arm will be off-white. I think I'll end it right at this groove. And I'm going to paint it pretty much the same style. All right. Now this pastel blue is not as saturated. Very bright at the moment, but I'm expecting it to dry a little bit darker. And I'll hit the cockpit later on, of course. I'm not going to just leave it painted, but I want this focus today. Yeah, whatever. Yes, this is the pastel blue. Okay. Here we go. Pastel blue. Yeah. Alright, let's get this edge decently well done. I could definitely use a bigger brush, but this is what I've been using. I honestly think this is a little bit too light. So I might go over this with the High Lord Blue speed paint to use it as a wash and a tint. I don't know if that'll help the saturation, but I don't think it can hurt. Yeah. Because, yeah, this is extremely low saturation blue. I mean, those two blues are way, way different. Hmm. Worth giving it a shot. Okay. It's a very odd looking mech. Like, it has some angles that are just unusual for the other stuff that I've painted so far. I know there are others that are like it, but I haven't painted them yet. This, very swoop angle look. I mean, it's a smushed hexagon, you know? Alright. So this is gonna dry before I do the speed paint on it. I'm gonna do the speed paint before I do the white. Yeah. But I'm gonna do the soft tone over the whole of the battle axe. Take. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm aware that there are others. I'm just saying that I haven't painted any of them yet. Let's see. We'll use this one to wash. About 50-50 soft tone and water. Definitely makes a difference. I'm gonna put a lot on here, and then I'll go back and use a damp brush to wipe a little bit of wipe a bit of it off. Where I don't want it to be as heavy. Look, I've tea-stained model. Ugh. Focus, what is up with you today? How about I do this? Look, I've tea-stained it. Just subtracting some of the overfill. So I'm gonna hit it again with a very light overbrush. Or maybe I'll even dry brush it. Just to get some of the panels back to white. But overall, it's definitely aged now. But it could definitely use a little bit more highlighting. Just a little bit here and there. So once this dries, I should be able to do a little bit of extra highlighting with it. Bring back some of the vibrancy. Yeah. Because let's see. Where's a good example? I don't even know. So the color it was. You can see how varied it is now. So I do like it though. All right. Whoop. Bump. All right. Whole bunch of stuff. That was I. There. Okay. So I'm gonna try this High Lord blue over the pastel blue. We'll see how that works. It's gonna be similar to the denim, I think. that we were doing on the Skaven. Ooh, boy. That is definitely bright. The difference in blues right there, huh? Trying to get the ratio of it proper. That's better. Just a little bit, huh? I don't think it's actually what I'm going for, but I like it. You know, this would be a really cool look for, like, mirrors. A blue mirror reflection. I turned off autofocus, didn't I? Oh, that one's on me. Come on. Focus. Focus. Focus here. No, focus. Focus. Ah, yeah. That looks like reflective blue, like an aluminum painted blue, or something like that. Yeah, related. He's Ted Danson's cousin, right? Yeah. I'm just getting a couple of the really big splotches absorbed, so I don't have huge issues. Ah. Yeah, this looks really cool. Like, I know it's still wet and it might dry weird, you know, different, but this looks really cool. Of course, I can't do anything with it until it's dry. Because I still have to do the off-white on the other side. And if I do the off-white... Here, I should be able to autofocus. Let's get them... I don't know. That zoom probably be good. So that white next to that blue should look similar to that, right? I mean, that looks better than the pale blue, right? Okay. Yeah. What can I do next? That's wet, that's wet. E. All right. I don't feel comfortable doing any dry brushing on him. He's still wet. So I do have this diner lance right here. So I suppose I could take I don't know, that royal blue that I had and just do some base coats, right? I mean, he needs to be blue, right? I'm gonna do gunmetal silver on the weapons and the bright bronze trim. But other than that, he's gonna be this blue. So depending on how this comes out, I might put that High Lord blue over this. That might be good too. It's one of those blue days, right? Paint everything at least one shade of blue. Oh. Alright. First shadow. Here. Three different lights over me. Hard to get it in shadow. But yeah. Would this be faster if I had an airbrush that worked? That I knew how to use? Yeah. Would I be able to do that while talking to you? No. Yeah. There are a few things that I want to paint that require the airbrush, but That's why they're not being done right now. I'm gonna need to plan out some more paints games coming up soon. Like, once I'm done with these, I have 2 or 3 left. Yeah, I have plenty of time. I just realized I have a few other projects that I can work on while I'm thinking about it, so... Like, I still have to figure out which lance I want to do for my desert scheme. I have an idea. Actually, that's a pretty cool idea. Okay. I need to do the exact opposite of the Steiner Scout Lance in the desert scheme. So this was 285 tons out of a potential 400, right? So 285 out of 400. The lowest you can have is 80. So 80, 400. I'm looking for something probably in the 160 ton maximum for 4. Right? That's exact opposite, right? I'll have to look at all the different mechs that I own and figure out the right 4 for it. But I do want to do a desert scheme, so we'll look into it. 3 light and a medium. Let's see. If I pull up the pile and continue to paint while looking at something, if I can. Okay, that has a different name. Don't have that listed properly. All of these clan plus inner sphere names, my list doesn't always have both of them listed, which doesn't help. Let's see. Is the name. Alright, so that exists. Not quite what I'm looking for. I have that. Do that. That's useful. Do that. I could do that. Have that without paint, so I could do that. I can get something worked out. There we go. Yeah. I just got so distracted right there. So one thing I'm trying to do is keep the different eras of Mini within reason. So like the Ironwind Metals and Ralpartha are going to be painted similar. I'm not going to mix a BattleTech Mini with the same as a modern Catalyst Games Lab Mini. So some of the things that I have are slightly less viable as a lance because of that, or a star. And I think that's okay. I don't want to super mix things, scales and all that stuff, but which is also why I have plenty of stuff I can work on, because I do have the BattleTech and 2014 release models that I can paint up. So Some of them just need touch-ups, and others need full repaints. Music just stopped. So we do that. We do this. That's what I thought. What? Not how? Oh. Oh. So what if I did... What else? I know, I'm typing things. And cleaning a brush. Well, that might be a little bit too underpowered. Okay. Where was I? Okay, where was I? I clicked on so many different windows. Okay. So I came up with an idea, and it had 3 mechs in it so far, and it was only 75 tons. So I was like, I might need to go a little bit over that. So... But I mean, if I'm doing a desert pattern, I mean, what kind of mechs do you consider good for that? Yeah. No, I'm gonna use a chameleon. You know, the mech that comes out in the Mercenaries box set. That I don't own. Well, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like, it makes sense to have a. It's pretty much which models do I own that work for a desert themed idea. Like, when you think about the name of the mechs, you go, oh, yeah, yeah, desert theme. But it's funny because the Chameleon comes out in the Mercenaries box set at some point. Now, I do want to get 2 of the Mercenaries box set, because, man, box sets and getting 2 of them. But, yeah. I mean, do they have, like, a gecko or anything like that? I don't have that many, but... oh. Control F. Bling. Hey, Solvix. We were just talking about potential future lances. And we had, I have a desert theme that I want to paint up. So I was trying to figure out which 4 mechs would be best in a desert theme. Like, by name. Oh, so I started on the Steiner Scout Lance. Because we did the soft tone. I need to go back and do a little bit of edge highlight to bring up the white a little bit. Oof, I did to just stop focusing. So it needs to dry before I do that. I actually like the tea staining kind of for the white. And then I did the pastel blue on the Ymir. And then I did a High Lord blue wash. It's like this and half water. And I really like how shiny it is. So I'm going to go with that. That needs to dry before I do the off-white on that one. So... But yeah, I was just thinking about the next lance that I do and how I want a desert theme. So I'm trying to think of which mechs do I have or could get easily that would make a cool desert theme naming thing. So I said chameleon and then went, oh wait, that's in the Mercenaries box set. I don't have one of those yet. But I do want one once I have a game shop that has them available. So but light and long range? Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna just do the blue head for now. Dervish. Ooh. That's gonna come out in the Inner Sphere Pursuit Lance. Raven Cyclops, awesome. Well, I do have an awesome and a locust. The Cyclops I have is from the Alpha Strike 2014 box, though. And the Raven's already painted as a Snow Raven. So I could do half of that. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. It's not like I'm gonna get to them today. I'm gonna probably have enough time to get one or two more of these blue. Maybe I can get all three. But one model. But yeah, I was also saying how I don't want to mix the different editions of models. Anubis, huh? Why have I not seen that one before? Hmm. Okay, I just need to know if it exists. No. Okay. How about... Okay, well, that exists. Yes? No. I don't know. So many. Yeah, there's so many different mechs. It's just a matter of figuring out which ones I can get easily. I had an idea for something, but it was shot down pretty quick. So that's sad. I will figure out another way to do that. Oh. Yellow mechs. There. I didn't realize that today was going to be paint mechs blue. So panic. There are so many different mech uh concepts that I would love to own. I need so many more mechs for all the things that I want to do. Like, I still don't know why they don't do a Bugs Lance or company. I mean, if they made a Bug Company box, people would buy it like crazy. I would. I know I just, I'm working on all of the proliferation cycle mechs. The last two are on the desk right now, waiting to be dry so I can continue working on them. After that, I would not mind going through and doing one main lance per house that was themed around what they would have lore-wise. Like, I think that would be a fun lance for each as well. Just to have more colors and variation. Um, yeah. I mean, technically, I'm doing the Steiner one now. So, continuing that on for, Kurita, and what would Merrick's even be? I'll be honest, from the FASA Day books, you don't get very much from Merrick. They're just kind of over there, having been, you know, dealing with a bunch of civil wars and stuff. Yeah, I know there's the lists of what they had available and everything. I haven't gotten into that part of all of the lore and stuff yet. I just figure, you know, given enough salvage, they can have anything they want for one of them. But that doesn't mean that it's their go-to. Yeah, the Magistracy is, like, outside of, the Free Worlds League, right? They had some weird stuff. Oh, there we go. I need to find a 3D printer that'll do, um, yeah, there we go. I know exactly what I need to do for a desert scheme. I'm probably gonna have to do 3D print for it, though. So, I'll look into it. There is a locust that I really want. A specific variant that I do not have a model for, and I don't know if it's something that I could easily kit bash or purchase in metal or anything like that. I'll have to check it out, but and there's no reason it can't be, what, a reinforced lance? uh um no. Come on. The Locust 1v2. to quote uh to quote Sarna, if it'll let me hit enter. Why is it not letting me? The heck? Why is that not working? Maybe... what the heck? Huh. The heck? Huh. Okay. It won't let me copy paste. So, I don't want it. There we go. Posted that in the Discord BattleTech page, since it won't let me go anywhere else. But yeah. If I'm going to do 8 locusts, I'm going to do 8 locust 1v2s. That's... what, less than 5,000 points? I think? Somewhere in that range? Yes. I just need to find a printer for it. Fast light, medium laser, and a bunch of RL10s. That's all that really matters, right? I mean, that makes sense, right? I mean, that's 320 rockets delivered as fast as possible. Yeah. I mean, they're locusts. They're supposed to swarm in, destroy everything, and move on, right? Oh yeah, that's it. Might not be the only desert themed lance I do, but I need to do a swarm of locusts. Hehehe. I do like this Steiner Scout Lance. I mean, I know it's only 285 tons, and the way I have it with piloting and gunnery skills, it's just about 6,500 points. I think I gave the... what was it? I gave the Phoenix Hawk one better pilot. It's a 4-4, and the Atlas is a 3-5. The other two are 4-5s. But it is 6433 under BV2. So it's a nice, you know, reasonable stat block for Lance. My idea is the Archer is going to be kind of staying back a little bit to give long-range fire, while the Phoenix Hawk goes forward to scout out a little bit. And, you know, the Atlas is kind of just there to be huge and foreboding and, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, trust me, I do want to do Crab Lance. I just had to finish painting some models before I bought more. So I do want to get at least one of each of the Comstar the command and other lamp or whatever their boxes. Honestly, I would love to get, I don't know, 2 of each, but I don't know, I have to prioritize my purchases. I can't just go spend, you know, multiple paychecks on BattleTech at once, sadly. I don't have any king crabs. I don't have any regular crabs. I have 3 atlases. But at the same time, one of them is from BattleTech, and one of them is from the Alpha Strike 2014 release. So, 3 different atlases. Yeah. This is the only CGL modern atlas that not the Archer, but if they sold individual mechs, I wouldn't have a problem with their whole you know, oh no, we're only gonna sell the big ones. No, I'd end up with like 4 of each. because it's fun. What I need to do is I need to find more people that have collections that have way too many of certain things, because I'm sure I could get them from them. But again, I don't know anyone locally that does play. Everyone else is over an hour away. So I need to get some games in and get people playing, and then maybe I'll get more options to trade mechs with others. Ooh. All right. Well, it doesn't make sense to stop here. The Phoenix Hawk might as well get... Okay, honestly, I have 5 archers. One of them is painted up in Wolves Dragoons. This one's going to be Steiner. I could paint another one like that. But yeah, the Phoenix Hawk gets blue as well before I call it a night. Oh, crap. I just dropped my paintbrush and it had paint on it. Ugh. Okay. Somehow I got it on my wrist and nowhere else. This is slightly brighter on screen than in real life, but not by much. So it really does. I really do like the way it looks. When I do shade the recesses, I'm gonna definitely go really light on the rest of it. I don't want it to be super changed from where it is. But I don't want to darken it very much. But yeah, somehow I ended up painting 6 different mechs today, all in blue. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I don't change before I come on my streams. I don't want to get paint on my nice, on my clothes, but if I do, there's a story to it then. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to paint 6 mechs today, all in blue. But like they're not going to be complete tonight. But look at where I was at the beginning of the night with 6 primed black mechs. And now they're going to have every one of them at least one color. 2 mechs are more than halfway done. These ones will have a nice base to get added to later. They'll need their wash, and then they'll need to do their 2 metallics. Yeah. After several days of not feeling up to even painting, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Still congested, but progress. But yeah, I'm gonna do gunmetal and bright bronze on these to finish them up after the blue and the wash. So that should be pretty nice color combo. And then the Emir just needs the off-white on the other side and then details. The battle axe just needs some dry brushes on the edge highlighting type of thing to brighten it up a little bit after the wash, and metals. So I don't know. I have, I'd say 5 or 6 hours left on these 6 mechs. I'd say I'm a little over a third of the way done. Or just under a third of the way done. So that's not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna just finish the blue on here and call it a night anyway, so you have a good one, Selvix, and I hope your paint shows up soon. Yeah, I'll definitely post pictures of where I finish tonight. So Ugh. But yeah, I'm really happy that I feel better enough to paint. A lot of stuff to go. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I would make it 3 hours, and well, it's been 3 hours, so that's a good thing. Okay. That is the Steinerland Splood. Okay. So autofocus. So, my Steiner Scout Lance, my Battle Axe, and the mirror. Yep. Blue. Blue today. I look forward to all of the future paint jobs. It'll be good. But yeah. Yeah. I'm really happy with this. I got, I have a ways to go still to finish these, but for a single night, I'd say this is a pretty good amount. So I'm going to call it here and go rest a little bit more. And until the next time, I hope you find your bit of bliss.